All right, what's going on, guys? Try back again here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing a video giving my thoughts on confirmation that HBO is going to be doing a Last of Us television series. Alright, and I'll put the link in the description so you guys can go ahead and check this one out from CNN.com, where they have the information on it. HBO is turning the Last of Us video game into a TV series. So it says, The Last of Us, one of the most critically acclaimed video games of all time, is getting the Hollywood treatment courtesy of HBO. On Thursday, the premium cable network owned by CNN's parent company Warner Media announced it is developing a Last of Us TV series based on the popular game in conjunction with Sony Pictures Television and PlayStation Productions. The game tells the story of Joel, a divorced single father turned smuggler with a dark and tragic past, who is tasked with smuggling a 14-year-old girl named Ellie across a post-apocalyptic United States. The two struggle to stay alive in a dystopian world ravaged by the outbreak of a deadly disease that turns people into murderous monsters similar to the infected wretches in the horror classic 28 Days Later. The Last of Us took the gaming world by storm on PlayStation 3 in 2013, becoming one of the year's best-selling titles. Its harsh, dramatic themes and cinematic gameplay made it a hit with critics and fans alike. A remastered version of the game with better graphics was released the following year on the PlayStation 4. HBO and Sony paired the game's BAFTA award-winning writer Neil Druckmann with Chernobyl writer and executive producer Craig Mazin to bring the story to life on screen. Quote, it says, "From the first time I sat down to talk with Craig, I was equally blown away by his approach to narrative and his love and deep understanding of The Last of Us," Druckmann said in an emailed statement. With Chernobyl, Craig and HBO created a tense, harrowing, emotional masterpiece. I couldn't think of better partners to bring the story The Last of Us to life as a television show. Fans of the game celebrated the news online, making The Last of Us a trending topic on Twitter Thursday afternoon. So that's a sequel to the video game set to stores May 29. Now this is one that I have heard a lot about over the years, obviously with covering The Walking Dead for every year that it's been on TV. A lot of people have said, like, Trevor, have you played The Last of Us? Have you checked it out? That whole thing. And I have heard a lot about it. I know IGN and GameSpot and different video game services online have really always given it really good reviews and everything. And it does have a huge amount of fans of its own. So how will that translate to a TV series version? Well, actually, if HBO is doing it, this could actually turn out to be really good, because HBO typically produces some series that have a pretty serious budget, so usually they look really good. Similarly with Game of Thrones or Chernobyl or some of these other series. And it'd be cool to kind of see sort of a 28 Days Later type of series with a really good story done by HBO to get to actually see what it would be like visually living in that kind of a world, because there really hasn't been a TV series like that, I want to say, with the 28 Days Later sort of style of kind of rage. They call them wretches here in the thing, but it's kind of like zombies, but they're fast zombies. They're crazy, rage-filled, fast zombies. That whole thing. So it could be pretty cool. Also, you have the crossover appeal from the game, because the game's been out for a long time, and then there's the second one as well too, that people are going to want to check it out to see. So I guess I'm looking forward to it. I like these type of series, as you guys know, dystopian type of series. I'm intrigued by the idea of seeing what a TV series could be like with fast zombies. My sort of thoughts on it have always been, well, everybody would just die. Like you could not survive against them. But maybe that's not entirely true. Maybe there'd be at least some people that could manage to stay alive in the world of fast zombies, of the 28 Days Later style zombies. So we'll see how it turns out, and we'll see if it's any good next year when it's done. But definitely, I'll check it out next year, and we'll do a review for at least the premiere episode and see what that looks like. And I personally have never played the games through, but any of you guys who have, you can leave a comment below and let me know what you thought about them and whether or not you think that the game story would translate well to a TV series, because I do think the story in The Last of Us, has been widely well received, and is something that people view as like a pretty special story. So let me know what you guys think about that one, and leave your comments below. Are you looking forward to this? Do you think it could work? Fast Zombies, that kind of style with The Last of Us type of story. We'll have to see if they change it at all for the TV series. Maybe they remix a few things there, or maybe they make it different from the game, and that way you're not just watching the game play through in a TV series version. I would think it'd have to be different in some ways, but we'll see what they end up doing. Let me know what you guys think. If you like the video, please thumb it up below. You can share, you can favorite, and subscribe at the bottom left if you're new. That's it for this one. I'll see you guys again soon for another video. As always, it's Trev, and I'm saying peace later, guys. See you soon.